Hi, my name is Denver Powell, and I had the distinct privilege of attending the inaugural class of Ignite, the 3-day leadership intensive put on by the Cleveland Leadership Institute. Pastors Chandler and China Cleveland, I thank you guys so much for this opportunity. So, why did I go? I went because I had just been put into several leadership positions in my life, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was really ignorant, and I was coming up a lot against of what I didn't know at the time were hard issues. And so God allowed me to come. It was literally divine orchestration, and to receive and to really address those hard issues. So I really was touched. What was really impactful was the fact that I was in the room with a couple of dozen other leaders. Leaders that I looked up to, leaders that I respected, all going through the same kind of training that I did. And it was amazing because I think sometimes we can forget, like, the leaders that we look up to are flawed. We're just like, wow, they have their lives together. Like, how do they do it? And then you realize, oh, wait, like, they're just as a mess as we are. And so that was really humbling for me. That was really amazing. I think it was also just humbling to be able to learn with them. Like, you know, it's kind of cool when you get to sit next to your pastor or your bishop and you're like, wow, we know the same kind of stuff. Like, that's cool. So that was really kind of fun. I think also God really used this as a catalyst, this experience as a catalyst in my life. Like, it was such a revelation, all the material we covered, that it changed my perspective on a lot of the things that I was going through, the things that I was trying to process, and where God had me in that season. It was such a catalytic experience that going forward, like, it was easy to police my heart. It was easy to take a moment and be like, okay, why am I maybe offended at what they said? Like, this is obviously a me issue. So it was such an amazing revelation that it changed my whole way of interacting with people specifically. Practical takeaways. I have permission to police my heart. And that essentially means, like, I have control of what enters and doesn't enter my heart. And that was amazing. You know, I was struggling with, like, some forgiveness and pride and anger in this season, and it was just like God saying, like, you have the option, you have the decision to say you can hold on to this or you don't have to. And I did it by God's grace. By God's grace. I just let go of everything. And it was just as simple as that. Like, it wasn't any big, massive kind of thought process. It was just letting it go. So, and why would I recommend this to other people? Or who would I rather recommend it to? I'd recommend it to everybody. It says in the Bible that we are, that rather God is after the heart and man looks at the outward appearance. And, you know, if God is after our heart, why shouldn't we be looking at it the same? Why shouldn't we be looking at, okay, what are the impurities that need to come out? What do I need to work on, Lord? Can you show me what's in my heart? And it just changed everything. So if you have the opportunity, I would encourage you, bring a team from your church. Even if it's just you that needs to go, go. You will not be sorry. God will meet you, and he will show you just how much he loves you. It was amazing. It was life-changing.